We are doing what is called a customs notification. This is an opportunity for us to make contact with some individuals that may have had several run-ins with law enforcement, and this is what we like to call their lifeline.
It's easy to say lock them up, throw away the key, punish them to the most severe degree. But if you look at the fact that something has happened in society, these people are the people that's sick and need the medicine.
When the people who we love in our lives are hurting, we do everything in our power to stop the pain. But what if it's your city that's hurting, bleeding? You band together by any means necessary to triage.
My job is to help people understand that these children are not bad by nature.
Phil Sample's life today is a lot different than it once was. He used to hustle on the streets of Detroit, and now he's a part of Ceasefire Detroit, a team of clergy members, community advocates, and former gang members who reach out to those who are where he was, all for the sake of public safety in a city that's had a reputation for gun violence.
If you ride through my neighborhood, it's a mess, and I was there, a part of that mess. And I survived. So the question is why? Why didn't I die with my homeboy? It makes you feel like you have purpose, and then who better?
We have to get persons involved in the work who are tried and true, that people can know there is hope and there is a way out of this.
That was Bishop Darrell Harris, the faith-based coordinator for Ceasefire. He says this is how it works. Detroit police identify people on the street who are crime adjacent. Maybe they're shooting victims, maybe they're in a gang, and then they call Ceasefire. Ceasefire's outreach team then meets those who are close to trouble, where they're at, and gives them a choice. Let us help you get away from that lifestyle or risk getting arrested. Here, the team is speaking to a 17-year-old shooting victim.
Very receptive. He knows that he's got to take his life in a different direction. And so we're just here to wrap our arms around him and provide him all the support that he needs.
Last year, the Gun Violence Archives recorded more than 20,000 gun deaths nationwide, the most ever since they've been keeping track.
We are the community that we serve.
Chief James White of the Detroit Police Department says he realizes law enforcement can't reverse these numbers alone. Along with several initiatives like paying young people $15 an hour to get their GED, he says working with partners like Ceasefire has helped them lower non-fatal shootings by 21% and homicides by 15% so far this year.
You've got to disrupt the pipeline to prison with a lot of innovative ideas and thinking through what drives crime.
I'm not, from a place where we were buddy with the police or whatnot, but I'm working with anybody that's trying to save these babies.
The Ceasefire Initiative is in other cities like Boston, New York, and Chicago, and the team in Detroit has even heard from people around the world who want to learn from them.
The public is the most important piece to public safety. So what would it be like if we could pull everyone together and say, this is what we need to stop. This is what needs to happen in order for all of us, the public, to actually feel safe.
From mentoring youth in trouble to helping them find a job to just letting them know they're cared about. If there is one thing the Ceasefire Detroit team wants us all to think about, it is this. What role is each of us playing right now to stop our communities from hurting?
Streets need to activate because it's a community thing.
I'm Vanessa Mashanya reporting.